all of you wonderful people here on YouTube. My name is Rio, and I welcome you to my artsy corner. So, as I've mentioned before in one of my previous videos, November is my birthday month. And I celebrated my birthday last weekend, had some friends over, and I must tell you, I have the most amazing friends one can have. What I want to say is that they are perfectly aware of how to feed my addictions. And by that I mean that in most of the cases, they are responsible for the abundance of nerdy treasures that I possess, including figures, posters, art books, anything, you name it. Basically, I mean stuff that has to do with anything that I'm obsessed with. Like anime series I was watching, movies I like, games I play, and so on and so forth. So now that I found myself this cool, awesome new hobby, this happened. Yeah, those are the coloring books I got for my birthday from my awesome friends, and I would like to share my presents with you. And there's one special book that I'll do a full flip through at the end, so keep on watching and stay tuned. You'll be amazed, believe me. That's a find of the year. I mean it, seriously. So let's start with a pile of these little cute babies. I think that there are quite many of us colorists that have at least one children's book in their possession because they're so cutesy and lovely and always fun to color, no matter what. So this is a series of cute little kids books that are based on different fairy tales and stories. They have the stories themselves in the books with illustrations following the set story. Oh, and stickers. Cool. And actually, those are really nice illustrations. Books are really nice quality. They're thin, but lots of fun, I think. Pretty doable with pencils, crayons, no doubt about it. Yeah, lots and lots of them, and I think they have more. As you can see here in the back. But yeah, those should keep me busy. Oh, Puss in Boots, there you go. This one I think is well known by everyone around the world. And so here we have the whole story. With lots and lots of illustrations. Another one. Oh, cute. And it brings me back to my childhood. It really does. I love these. Oh, and this one in particular because this is a short story called The Sky's Falling, and this was by far my favorite bedtime story that I asked my mother to tell me before I went to sleep almost every second, if not every night. Now that I look back at now that I'm an adult, I understand that there's quite a deep meaning behind this story, actually. And this really feels nostalgic to me. I love it. That's probably the first one I'm going to tackle. This one is actually truly amazing. I was caught by surprise when I saw it. It's a really thin one. I think it has like 6 or 5 pages in it. It's called We Come From Fairy Tales. Yeah, and The illustrations are gorgeous. I mean, look at it. I think this book would easily rival with many adult coloring books. There's Red Riding Hood, Big Beauty, gorgeous illustrations. If that were a full-blown coloring book, like with 20, 25 pages, you name it, I mean, that would be amazing. So yeah, like on the left here you have a verse dedicated to said fairy tale, and on the right you have the illustration. Wow, those are gorgeous. Yeah, Snow White, Cinderella. I love it. I really love it. Actually, I think this book I will include to my 10 to finish next year. Although it's very thin, but I know I'm going to enjoy it. Next two books look like lots of fun as well. It kind of reminds me of the days back when I was a kid when we used to play with paper dolls. Well, it's basically full of paper dolls. Dressed up girls with a background already colored in. Have some stickers to add to the pictures. You know, your typical pin-up model book. This one is like celebrities and pop stars, and this one is like fashion fair New York, I believe. Same principle. Here you have your models dressed up in different styles, your stickers. All you have to do is color the girls in, that's it. Since I do not have any kind of fashion coloring books, that would be fun. For any kind of fashion prompt, I believe. Yeah, I'll try it out. The paper feels nice as well. Next two books are these two mandala books by Angel Europa Design. I think they do not list authors. So, well, basically those are, you know, your typical adult coloring books. The paper is really nice, actually. It's really thick. And the pages are perforated. You can take them out and frame them if you want. Lots of cool and doodly designs. But what I like about this book is that the lines are quite thick and bold. It should be really easy to color. And since they're single-sided, well, you can just slap your alcohol markers on them and that's it. Easy coloring. And we have the volume 3, that one was volume 5. Again, pretty gorgeous pictures again. The pages are perforated, although break the spine. There you go. Oh my god. Ta-da! Oh, cute box. Nice. Lovely book. Ooh, that one I want to do. Toucan. Yeah. Love these. Next one really surprised me, and I think it will surprise you too. That is a Lithuanian edition of A Million Christmas Cats by John Bigwood. What surprised me about it is that here in Lithuania it's a really rare sight to see foreign coloring books in our bookstores in general, let alone a Lithuanian edition, you know. But I think it's slightly larger than the original. I think these should be in the same size as Lulumeo's books, or am I mistaken? Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, it's a well-known book. But yeah, with Christmas coming up, it's perfect. You have your cute cats, Lots of nice Christmassy designs. Adorable. There's my kitty cat page that I desperately want to do. There they are. Cute little stocking stuffers. Ah, adorable. Gonna do this one next month for sure. Yeah, so that's Million Christmas Cats by John Bigwood. Now then, as I've promised you at the beginning of the video, my creme de la creme from this huge pile of wonderful books that I got is this one, A Pièce de Résistance. Okay, Rio, stop with the French. Now we can't speak French. This book is called You Are My Star, a love fantasy coloring book by Kim Starr. If the almighty Google gave me the right translation. So, short story before we do the flip through. About a couple of months ago, my lovely friend Marin-chan asked me if there are any books I would still want to add to my collection. And of course I said yes, because I still have some on my wish lists on Amazon and on Book Depository. Although I already own a huge abundance of coloring books, there's still one or two appearing here and there that catch my eye, you know. So I said yes. She asked me if she could take a look, because, you know, Christmas is coming and let's face it, you know, we all want to be prepared. I gave her a couple of links from my Book Depository wish list, and as I was posting the links to her in the messenger, this book was offered to me in the recommendation section. It caught my eye immediately because it's something I've not seen before, like anywhere. So I copy-pasted the title from the Book Depository site to Google and found one single flip through of this book in Korean here on YouTube, and I was blown away by how gorgeous this book is. We both immediately fell in love with it, and she said she would like to get this book as well, and she did, as far as I know. And of course, she got this book for me. So now we can buddy color together. That would be awesome. So anyway, what this book is your typical Korean coloring book. It is split into your nameplate page. It is split into 3 sections basically, and you have your Fantasy 1, Fantasy 2, Fantasy 3. And each of the chapters is dedicated to a specific theme. So yeah, here at the beginning you have these gorgeous examples of illustrations in this set chapter. So the chapter 1, the Fantasy 1, is dedicated to zodiac signs, as you can probably tell. And what I mean by your typical Korean book is the example of the original on the left, and on the right you have the coloring page, in which you can either copy the original or draw inspiration from it, you know, do whatever pleases you basically. The paper is really nice. Oh yeah. Well, if you do not want to ruin the gorgeous art on the back side of the page, I would not advise using alcohol markers on this one. Oh yeah, and you also have double spreads. Here. Gorgeous. Oh, I still have to break the spine. Oh my god, it hurts me. Oh. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And there's another one of Libra. Gorgeous. That's my sign. I'm your full-fledged Scorpio. I think just paper would do nice with water mediums as well. I think it's thick enough to hold a tiny amount of water. Did I? Oh, okay. There you go, some portraits. And at the end of the chapter you have this page that you can cut up for some tags that you can do. You can make out of it. So we're on to chapter 2. Fantasy 2 is flowers. Again, some examples for the illustrations to come. Gorgeous glossy paper. Ah, it's so nice. And there are the pictures. Adorable. I mean, the illustrations are so versatile. You have your portraits, your close-ups, your pictures of couples, you have flowers, fantasy motives, whatever, you name it. Again, another gorgeous double-page spread. Oh, I love it. It's so gorgeous. Another one. Woo! Wow. Oh, and as far as I can tell, I think those are the flowers dedicated for months of the year, because they list names of months next to the pictures as well. Yeah, here you have November and Marigold. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Beautiful. Again, your tag page at the end. And yeah, you can cut them down, punch the holes through, and you know, we use them for whatever. And we're on to Fantasy 3, which is Precious Stones. There you go. Another set of examples. Your colored illustrations. Oh, this is gorgeous. Huh. And I mean, the styles of the character design are so different. We had some Asian motives in the previous one. More of fantasy-like pictures in the Zodiac section, and now we're like, feels more modern, more casual, you say. Again, how adorable. Lovely pictures. There's that gorgeous double page spread. Ah. They do not look all that intricate and intimidating at all. I mean, they are detailed, but they're pretty doable. The designs are simple compared to some of the books I've seen around. Yeah. Definitely anyone could tackle those, I believe. Again, we're at the end of chapter 3 and at the end of the book. Again, your tags at the end. And yeah, that's it. So this was You Are My Star, Love Fantasy coloring book by Kim Starr, according to the almighty Google. So this is the book I wanted to flip for you. I really wanted to share this amazing find with the coloring community. It was an unexpected find, but I'm really glad I did find it. Now I have it in my collection, and I'm sure I'm going to have loads and loads of fun with this one. Then again, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and most of all, I hope that you enjoyed the flip through of this gorgeous and new coloring book that I have. Definitely check it out, it's amazing. So once again, I would like to thank my awesome friend for making this awesome addition to my ever-growing coloring book collection. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to have loads and loads of fun with coloring these. And thank you all for watching, for stopping by, for spending these few minutes together with me. I will be seeing you on my next video, and until then, stay creative, stay artsy, and make sure to enjoy yourself in every step you take. Until next time, ata!